not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes.
The what?
All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes.
Okay.
Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about.
Good afternoon, everybody. So we made a bail appeal to Judge Carter. It did not go our way.
Diddy's legal battles are only getting worse, and now things have taken a shocking turn. At first, he seemed confident, thinking he could ride out the storm and come out on top. However, with each new piece of evidence leaking into the public, his situation is becoming dire. In an unexpected twist, Diddy's own lawyer has now abandoned him in the middle of the court proceedings after months of defending the music mogul. The lawyer has reportedly lost faith in the case. And in Diddy himself, this sudden change is raising a lot of eyebrows, and it speaks volumes about how serious the situation has become. If even his own legal team doesn't believe in his defense anymore, it's hard to imagine how Diddy can escape the storm that's only getting stronger as more evidence is revealed. It's becoming clear that the tide is turning against him. What was once a high-profile case with Diddy at the center of it all has now spiraled into a crisis where even the most loyal are backing out. On October 23rd, a shocking prison call recording surfaced online, and it didn't take long for it to spread like wildfire. In the audio, Diddy Combs can reportedly be heard speaking to one of his sons, advising him to get rid of all the pizza boxes. The recording, initially shared on TikTok by the account at Those Conspiracy Guys, quickly gained traction, circulating across all major social media platforms, including X. To not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm going to need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxers. All the box left over for the pizza, all the boxes. Okay, make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Did you reach out yet? And he ghosting mother doing now, cause I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. Hey yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these mother know this a release date for that new Netflix movie. All right. It's just as crazy right now. Everybody out there quiet as mother. Yeah, exactly. We going to let them have that little fun. But I'm still going to had a last. What about all these lawsuits though? Ain't none of them. I ain't worth nothing. I got my name anyway. War about it, but money free. The timing of this leak is particularly alarming as it adds even more fuel to the fire surrounding Diddy's already disastrous legal battle. With so much at stake, people are left wondering what exactly the pizza boxes symbolize and why this message would be captured at such a sensitive time. Some fans and critics are speculating that the exchange could be connected to something far more sinister. Given the ongoing allegations against Diddy, the release of this recording has only deepened the mystery surrounding his case. And as it spreads, the pressure on Diddy continues to build. Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. Emma, need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes, all the boxes left over from the pizza, all the boxes. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Diddy allegedly instructed his son.
Alleged leak call from Diddy in prison was talking about getting rid of pizza boxes. Now, if you know your stuff and you're privy, you know exactly what pizza stands for, and that's probably what they're talking about and referring to on this alleged leak call. Pizza, for those who don't know, I'm going to make it very clean. It has to do with children and selling.
Make sure you recycle the plastic like you talked.
And tell them plastic cup boys, we make enough money to drink out of real glassware.
The prison call exchange between Diddy and his son has set the internet ablaze with people trying to decode what was really said in the call. Diddy tells his son to get rid of the pizza boxes, and the son responds with casual phrases like "I all right" and "yeah," which some believe suggests he knew exactly what his father meant. But what does all of this actually mean? Theories are running wild across social media. Some users are linking Diddy's mention of leftover pizza boxes to the infamous 2016 Pizzagate conspiracy theory, which falsely claimed that high-ranking members of the Democratic Party were connected to a human trafficking and child ring. While this theory has been widely debunked, the mention of pizza has sparked some to wonder if there's a hidden connection to darker undertones. Others, however, are more skeptical and suggest that the call is nothing more than a computer-generated fake with no real evidence to support any wild claims. But this doesn't seem very likely. The reactions online are as divided as ever, but one thing is clear: the controversy surrounding Diddy continues to grow and this prison call is only adding fuel to the fire. Whether the call means anything significant or not, it's hard to ignore how quickly it has become part of the ongoing narrative that seems to be spiraling out of control for the music mogul. One person wrote, "This is conspiracy, has destruction of evidence, coercion, intimidation of a witness, tampering, and a whole host of felonies." He just included his son in his own case, meaning his son is aware of what's written on those plastic pizza boxes needing recycled. Dumbest criminals ever. Another added, "I don't know if this is cryptic or not. The first thing that came to mind is get rid of the little girls and destroy all evidence." One verified user wrote, "A bunch of kids kept in dungeons with will disappear." And finally, one person decided to decode it for us by writing, "Let me translate. Do not incriminate yourself by talking about this over the phone. Please destroy the tapes and also delete everything from the cloud." In case you're not familiar, the Pizzagate conspiracy theory started in 2016 and quickly gained traction online. It claimed that John Podesta, Hillary Clinton's campaign manager, was involved in a child trafficking ring. The theory suggested that a pizza restaurant in Washington, D.C., Comet Ping Pong, was secretly a front for these activities. Some even believed that Bill and Hillary Clinton were connected to it. The theory spread further when it was discovered that the owner of the pizzeria, James Alefantis, was a donor to Hillary's campaign. To make matters worse, the emails of John Podesta, released by WikiLeaks, mentioned Alefantis. Conspiracy theorists on websites like Fortune dug deeper, finding social media posts they claimed showed evidence of something sinister, like pictures of children construction in the pizzeria basement and suspicious email exchanges. While this theory was quickly debunked and proven false, it still managed to stir up a lot of confusion and suspicion. Now, with Diddy's ongoing legal issues and his alleged phone call about pizza boxes, some are drawing connections, wondering if there's a hidden meaning. And that's not all. Diddy is in a really bad place because a new witness has also come up. Yep, you heard that right. A new witness has emerged before the grand jury in the Sean Diddy Combs case, and their testimony is sending shockwaves through the ongoing legal proceedings. Courtney Burgess, a former associate of Diddy's late ex-girlfriend Kim Porter, has provided crucial details about what she claims to have received on flash drives, material that could potentially be a game changer for the prosecution. According to Burgess, the flash drives contained the completed book Kim Porter had promised would be made public if anything ever happened to her.
What you received on the flash drives, was it the completed book or was it notes from Kim Porter that later were made into a book?
It was completed. It's only 60,
Okay.
only about 54 pages.
Sure, and in the beginning, it says, Kim made me promise that if something happened to her, I would make sure this book became public to the world. The way Sean moved, I knew that was a promise I would have to fulfill.
What's even more chilling is Burgess's direct and unwavering belief that Diddy had something to do with Kim Porter's death. When asked about it, he responded with absolute certainty, stating absolutely without hesitation the flash drives contained not only Porter's completed book, but also disturbing tapes, according to Burgess, which are said to include evidence against Diddy and other high-profile celebrities. These tapes allegedly featured disturbing content that could have serious implications for the already bagger music mogul. This is a critical development as it adds to the growing pile of accusations against Diddy, including his alleged involvement in a larger dark network of powerful figures. Courtney also says he has footage of activities from Diddy's notorious parties along with an unedited version of Kim Porter's diary. According to Burgess, both pieces of evidence have already been submitted to the courts. Burgess went public after his lawyer Ariel Mitchell made some bold claims during an on-air interview, saying Homeland Security got involved after hearing about the footage. The tapes reportedly show not just Diddy, but other celebrities involved in these private events. Burgess also blasted the Combs family for denying the existence of Kim's real memoir, explaining that the one released to the public was heavily edited. His message to Kim's kids: they should have started worrying when he was beating her. Now Burgess and his lawyer plan to release Kim's full unedited memoir on Amazon once all the legal details are sorted. With these new revelations, it's becoming clear that Diddy's past is catching up to him in a major way.
No, we're trying to just go to discuss that now, what we will be able to talk to in terms of what was available and what was on those flash drives.
Okay.
But it was the book, so.
So it is Kim Porter's book, but not necessarily some of the stuff with the celebs that were mentioned besides.
It's hers. Nobody touched it.
Oh, so it is her official book.
Yes. Nobody.
And no one touched it.
Nobody altered it. Nothing.
So it's not the copy that the gentleman said that he was selling before. No.
No.
It's two different copies. That one was edited, and We have the original copy.
So you're saying that the other copy was an actual real copy, even though the family said it wasn't?
It was a derivative work.
It was edited. The only way the family say that is because I forgot his name. Albie Short.
Yeah.
Yeah. And besides that, how they know? A lot of stuff their mother did, they didn't know. And I'd like to say apologize to the mother.
For years, rumors about Diddy involvement in Kim Porter's mysterious death have circulated, with several people pointing fingers at him, but now with Burgess stepping forward and claiming to have both seen and spoken to Porter about the content on those tapes, the situation is becoming even more for Diddy. The stakes are higher than ever. And these new revelations could be the very thing that leads to a full-blown criminal investigation, potentially bringing the truth about Diddy's actions to light once and for all. Courtney Burgess, who once worked closely with Kim Porter, recently revealed that she not only has access to tapes allegedly implicating Diddy in criminal behavior, but also possesses the original notes that made up the book Kim Porter was working on before her untimely death. According to Burgess, these notes contain explosive details about Diddy's off-control behavior during his raging days and a promise Porter made to her if anything ever happened to her, the book would be released, revealing the truth about what she had experienced. With all of this now coming to light, Mark Agnifilo, one of Diddy's top defense attorneys, was recently seen leaving the courtroom during a crucial part of Diddy's ongoing legal battle. This move has raised eyebrows, especially since it comes just after fresh accusations were brought against Diddy by an old associate of his late partner, Kim Porter. The timing of Agnelo's exit hazed led many to speculate that he might be considering stepping away from Diddy's defense team. Given the mounting pressure and the seriousness of the new allegations, it's clear that even Diddy's legal team may be starting to question whether they can continue to support him, and this speculation around Kim's death has been going on for a very long time now. Kim Porter's death has remained shrouded in mystery, with many questions lingering about the true cause of her passing. Diddy has publicly stated that Kim had been battling the flu for several days before her sudden death, and although she had recently returned from a trip to Africa, she reportedly had no complaints about her health. When she came back, the official medical examiner report concluded that Kim died from pneumonia, and there were no signs of drug abuse or alcoholism, nor was there any evidence of physical trauma. However, this explanation didn't sit right with some people, particularly those close to Kim and the public who knew her as a vibrant, healthy woman. The timing of her death, combined with the details of her final days, has only fueled the controversy. A few days before her passing, Kim had reportedly asked Diddy to take care of their children, a chilling final request that has left many wondering whether it was a premonition or an ominous sign. What's even more unsettling is the notion that Diddy may have known more about Kim's fears than he has. On the fact that she felt the need to make such a request before her death raises questions about whether she had any reason to fear for her safety in those final days. Was her death truly from pneumonia, or is there something more sinister at play that Diddy isn't revealing? And the reason his lawyers are all backing out is because they are scared other people will also start speaking up soon. Jaguar writes, bold claims about Diddy and his alleged role in Kim Porter's death have stirred up a whirlwind of controversy. According to Wright, Kim had been planning to expose Diddy's exploitation of her for his own benefit in a tell-all book. She suggests that Diddy had been waiting for Kim to finish her book, and once it was nearing completion, something drastic happened. Wright describes how Kim was literally casket-ready, implying that her death was no coincidence. Though the official cause of Kim's death was pneumonia, Wright goes a step further. She claims that based on her own experiences in the industry, she believes Diddy may have used toxic substances that mimic the symptoms of heart attacks or pneumonia, ultimately leading to her passing. This theory is especially chilling, as Wright recalls how Kim's body reportedly showed traces of toxins, leading some to believe her death may have been a homicide rather than a natural cause. The connection between Diddy and Kim's death isn't the only issue Wright raised. She also pointed out the bizarre way Diddy has managed to avoid facing serious consequences for his actions over the years. One of the most shocking instances she cites is the lawsuit filed by Cassie, which was allegedly settled within just 24 hours, leaving many people questioning the power Diddy holds to quickly make such matters disappear. For Wright, this has always been a pattern with Diddy using his wealth, power, and influence to escape any real accountability. Ever since the leaked prison audio surfaced, things have taken a dramatic turn for Sean Diddy Combs, The situation has escalated to a point where even his loyal associates are beginning to distance themselves with each new revelation. Diddy's situation looks bleaker, and his ability to maintain his empire seems more uncertain than ever. Even famous celebrities are talking about the audio. Cat Williams has never been one to hold back, and in his recent cryptic remarks, he's clearly aimed his tongue at Diddy Combs in a bizarre yet chilling video. Is short, and it's time for people to wake up to the truth. If more of these shocking revelations keep coming out, it's hard to see how Diddy can hold on to any support, not even from his own lawyers. With every new piece of evidence, including the footage and Kim Porter's unedited diary, it's looking like the people closest to him are distancing themselves. Even his defense attorney, Mark Agnifilo, has shown signs of pulling away, with whispers that he's reconsidering his involvement in Diddy's case. When lawyers start stepping back, it speaks volumes about the gravity of the situation. As these explosive claims continue to surface, it's clear that Diddy's circle is shrinking. Once the full scale of the accusations comes to light, there may not be anyone left standing by his side. His associates, his legal team, and even his closest allies might be jumping ship to avoid being dragged down with him. It's a downward spiral that shows no signs of slowing down, and the pressure is building with every new twist in this unfolding legal battle. So what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button so that you never miss out on any new videos. And until then, fam, keep it real, and thanks for watching Celebrity Spill.